Your mans in them live.
You are now rocking with your mans in them. You know this shit fine with your mans in them. Shout out to the family that been down with your mans in them. With your mans in them. With your mans in them. Go and call in, hit the line with your mans in them. Go have a good time with your mans in them. We the only ones that wear the crown. It's your mans in them. It's your mans in them. It's your mans in them.
You are now watching your mans in them live.
You are now rocking with your mans in them. You know this shit fine with your mans in them. Shout out to the family that been down with your mans in them. With your mans in them. With your mans in them. Go and call in, hit the line with your mans in them. Go have a good time with your mans in them. We the only ones that wear the crown. It's your mans in them. It's your mans in them. It's your mans in them.
You are now watching your mans in them live.
You are now rocking with your mans in them. You know this shit fine with your mans in them. Shout out to the family that been down with your mans in them. With your mans in them. With your mans in them. Go and call in, hit the line with your mans in them. Go have a good time with your mans in them. We the only ones that wear the crown. It's your mans in them. It's your mans in them. It's your mans in them.
You are now watching your mans in them live.
You are now rocking with your mans in them. You know this shit fine with your mans in them. Shout out to the family that been down with your mans in them. With your mans in them. With your mans in them. Go and call in, hit the line with your mans in them. Go have a good time with your mans in them. We the only ones that wear the crown. It's your mans in them. It's your mans in them. It's your mans in them.
You are now watching your mans in them live.
You are now rocking with your mans in them. You know this shit fine with your mans in them. Shout out to the family that been down with your mans in them. With your mans in them. With your mans in them. Go and call in, hit the line with your mans in them. Go have a good time with your mans in them. We the only ones that wear the crown. It's your mans in them. It's your mans in them. It's your mans in them.
You are now watching your mans in them live.
You are now rocking with your mans in them. You know this shit fine with your mans in them. Shout out to the family that been down with your mans in them. With your mans in them. With your mans in them. Go and call in, hit the line with your mans in them. Go have a good time with your mans in them. We the only ones that wear the crown. It's your mans in them. It's your mans in them. It's your mans in them.
You are now watching your mans in them live.
You are now rocking with your mans in them. You know this shit fine with your mans in them. Shout out to the family that been down with your mans in them. With your mans in them. With your mans in them. Go and call in, hit the line with your mans in them. Go have a good time with your mans in them. We the only ones that wear the crown. It's your mans in them. It's your mans in them. It's your mans in them.
You are now watching your mans in them live.
You are now rocking with your mans in them. You know this shit fine with your mans in them. Shout out to the family that been down with your mans in them. With your mans in them. With your mans in them. Go and call in, hit the line with your mans in them. Go have a good time with your mans in them. We the only ones that wear the crown. It's your mans in them. It's your mans in them. It's your mans in them.
You are now watching your mans in them live.
You are now
One, and we live.
Yo, where's the applause at? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. A round of applause, guys. What's up, y'all? It's your mans in them live. I'm your mans, Gus the Third.
Yes, sir. I'm your man's Austin Felix.
And I'm your man Shakespeare in the Random Studio in Brooklyn, New York. This is your man's in them live. Don't give me ad-libs, thank you.
We got a special guest today. He goes by the name of Abou. What's good? Did I pronounce that right?
Yeah. Nah, that was solid. What's good, y'all?
What's good? We chilling, man. We happy. We excited to see you, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited to see you. What's good?
Been a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
It's been a little bit. But
Welcome to the show. My bad. I'm just getting the audio right. Because this nigga Gus decides to yell last minute.
Hey,
And he was just saying, like, he'd only yell. And then,
Right.
like, the show started.
That's the intro. You gotta, you know what I'm saying, provide the energy. See, I don't understand. Y'all don't know how to be MCs. Y'all gotta go back to school for this. But yo,
If you in the chat, say shut up, Gus.
shut up. All right, so usually we start the show with shooting the shit, right? After that, we're gonna learn a little bit more about you. All right, first shooting the shit. First thing we got coming up is we got a doozy.
Yo, what's up? Who in the chat? What's up? Where everybody at? If you in the chat, let yourself be known.
Give us a little and make sure you thumbs up off the bat because you already know this is gonna be a popping episode. We here another night, Wednesday night, on time as usual. We should get a thumbs up for that, please.
You said, wait.
What? What happened?
You said make sure you thumbs up the back.
No, I didn't say that. Did I say that?
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
I said that.
That's what you said, bro.
Oh, that's crazy. If I said that, pause. Make sure you thumbs up the video, not the whoa. You gotta
We
clear
see you in the chat, Lily. What up?
What's good, Lily? So the first topic is, when you're invited to an event, is it rude to ask who's going to be there before you decline or accept the invitation? Should I say it a different way?
Nah.
Oh, that was good?
Yeah.
All right. Well, for me, I don't think so. I don't think it's rude. Now, if I'm the one inviting someone and I want them to be there regardless, I'm like, it don't matter who's going to be, whether you like it or not, I expect you to be there. But I wouldn't take it as rude. What about you?
I don't think it's rude, but I feel like it's valuable information.
Yeah.
Like if I'm going, it's like I gotta know what type of vibe it is, right? The funny thing is like you're asking before you give your answer.
Right.
Like, you trying to pull up? Well, who gonna be there? Like I ain't trying to
That
pull up.
determines if you go come or not.
Right. If it's just you and a bunch of people I don't really talk to, I ain't gonna go. Especially if I got better plans.
Especially when I like going places where I know at least 1 to 2 people. I don't need a whole bunch of people I know, but don't have me around a whole bunch of strangers where it's like, oh, yo, this is my friend, and then you stand there awkward like, oh, hey. Nah, I don't like that.
What about you?
I think if somebody's asking that, like if I'm asking that, it's probably because I want to know if a specific person or persons is gonna be there, so I could determine like
You gotta know how to move, right?
If I'm gonna pull up, and if I am, how. I'm gonna
Right.
pull up, you know what I'm
What do you mean? Like you gonna put on a different outfit or something like
saying? You
that?
might just have to, depending on who's gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You put on some new Louis.
you know what I'm saying?
I was just thinking, like that's what dudes usually do with dudes. Like if I invite you somewhere, you gonna be like, yo, the bitch is gonna be there, like. Because if not,
Yeah,
you
who
may
gonna
not
be
want to
there?
come out.
Right. Oh, it's just
So-
your family?
Yeah.
Nah.
Just that's y'all. Like, say for instance, I invite you to go out. You be like, all right, yo, go there and let me know what it's like. Let me know if it's empty or not.
Right.
Yeah. I don't
That's-
think it's rude though.
That's the same as like hitting somebody up like, yo, what you doing? What you up to? Oh, you got asking all these questions before you be like,
Yeah.
pull up.
Right.
Like, nah, don't confirm that I'm not busy before you ask me what I'm doing. Like because I'm probably don't want to go.
Right.
At the same time though, I mean, if you're asking these questions because you value your time, so don't take offense to it. But I can see how someone can take offense to it. Like every time I invite you, you always ask that question. I ain't inviting you to shit no more. Like it should be enough that the invitation should be enough. You should be like, if we cool, you should automatically be like, all right, yes.
Nah, I gotta know who's gonna be there.
Hey man, fuck you.
If you said, yo, Os, I'm having a barbecue, you should pop out. All right. Is this a family barbecue?
Right.
Is it the friends? Is it the homies? Like,
Nah, it's a family
who gonna
barbecue.
be there?
I got to know what
This is gonna
energy
be
I
me,
got
you,
to
and my
bring.
pops.
Yeah, see, me, you, and your pops. Let me see if I got a better plan
You
for
got
us.
my bro? That's crazy, man. See what I'm saying? Truth comes
The
out.
last thing I want to hear, back in my day.
Right.
That's what the good stories. Shoot. Let's see who in the chat right now. Let me see who's in the chat right now. You said Lily says no.
She
She
just
don't
said
think
no.
it's rude.
Oh, it's not rude.
Yeah, it's not rude. Shoot. What else we got here? Let me see. I want to talk about this.
Zay in the chat. What up, Zay?
I want to ask y'all. How did you learn to speak to women? Like, what were your influences that gave you the game you have today? Okay, a lot of us say, "Oh, we don't got game," but we got game. You know what I'm saying? How did you get to the king that you are right now? Shoot.
Any one of your experienced brothers, come on.
Hey, I asked the questions. I could go second or third. Yo, you the guest. You go first.
Right.
If you don't know, Abou is here right now.
What's up, y'all?
We're gonna introduce him in a few.
Yeah, what's this segment called?
We just shooting the
Right,
shit.
right, exactly.
You shooting the shit?
We just shooting the shit.
The shit.
Probably, I would have to say my good friend Michael Trail,
Michael
who I went to
Trail.
high school with.
Oh, he is snitch. Let me stop.
Nah, so he was an upperclassman, and I was
Named
a
Sean. Let me stop.
I was a freshman at the time, I think, and we ended up having to sing math class somehow.
You got left back.
And we ended up sitting next to each other in math, and I learned more from him. I'm gonna say I learned more from him sitting next to him in math class than anything I learned in that entire school year.
What did you observe specifically? Still to this day, what lesson did you learn from him in math class?
Like so much, like all of it. It wasn't one specific thing. It definitely pertains to the question you asked, but it was like all types of stuff.
You gotta give us something. Give us a jewel, a gem, something, something.
Man.
Like did he influence how you talk to women?
Okay, he had me buy a book. Like he had me doing homework. He had me buy.
You had Steve Harvey in his
and I
class.
had-
This was a real lesson.
Nah, it was serious. It was serious. This wasn't just like this wasn't no fun.
What was the
thing.
book called?
Like, The Art of Macking. Yeah, I was scared to order it because I was in high school. I was scared to order it, so I had my older cousin order it for me because I didn't want it to arrive to the house. And
They're
then,
like, "Who
you know,
macking?"
Yeah, you know. So
Trying to match.
that's one of the jewels. I say he had me order the book and I had to read it too.
I ain't gonna lie, you were part of a secret society because it took you like I had to pry that out of you. Damn. Yo, I learned a lot. You know what I'm saying?
You probably was supposed to get out of the way.
Word.
That's probably a gem.
Art
Order
the
the
Art of
book.
Mac and who read that?
It's a very good book.
What about y'all?
Why'd you look over here for?
Because I know you're going to talk.
No.
I looked as soon as you started talking.
He just broke his neck.
God. Go ahead, Shake.
Anyway, so I would say I learned from like watching like older dudes, you know, and also, you know, actually talking to women, like learning from women, like what they like, what they don't like. You know what I'm saying? Seeing how like guys talk to women and how they react to it. And it's like, okay, you gotta be a little charming. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Just figuring out, mapping it out that way. And then, you know, trial and error. If it don't work, fuck it.
New plan.
Yeah. Next.
Shoot.
Yeah, I would say I definitely learned from, like, I always had older friends. Like, they were always like a couple years older than me or whatever.
Right.
So, like, I always learned from them because they obviously, I'm watching them. They talk to girls. So when I started talking, I'm like, all right, they give me a little advice. But I would say one thing I think I could kind of recall is you have to, each girl you have to approach different. Like, you have to see her. You kind of got to do a quick study and know how to approach. Some you could come off a little more aggressive. Some you could come off a little more like I guess timid. Like and it'll work. Type
Chameleon
shit.
ass nigga.
So you gotta kind of mold yourself for the right girl. Like every girl, you can't say the same phrase to every girl. Some girls don't accept that. Like some, you know, it don't work for everybody. So
Okay. That's a good lesson. For me, like my influences, well, I could first say, you know, your parents, like my pops, he was giving me old game. But the game, you know what I'm saying, was outdated a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like it was on some real gentleman shit. And around the time, like I'm like, you know, in elementary school, that ain't really working. They don't understand that too much.
try some gentleman shit with a girl from New York.
Right.
I ain't put
is
my
you doing?
clean
Yeah,
jacket
they
on no
sound-
rain puddle. You crazy?
They sound like Scarlett and shit.
What the fuck I look like telling a nigga good morning?
Get the fuck back. Nah, but I was thinking about like black romantic movies and stuff, like Love and Basketball. I can't tell you specifically what I got from it, but with dealing with women, sometimes I can like feel like I'm in a movie and stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like we really in a scene of
Right.
love. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta be real cinematic. You know what I'm saying? Make a whole mood. Anywho, but yeah, movies for me. Definitely, I got a lot of my shit from movies. Trial and error, most definitely.
Yeah, you got to
Trial and error is probably the best way to
But the
learn.
thing is, you gotta watch the corny niggas.
Yeah.
All right, you gotta watch the niggas that fail, because watching them, you gonna learn a lot.
Right, that's a
Because
fact.
sometimes corny niggas got stuff that work,
Right.
but you gotta know the difference between, all right, that's some corny nigga shit. Oh, maybe I could use that. I could use that right there.
All right, yo, let me ask you this question. What's some corny shit y'all done?
Corny,
Like, when you think about it, like, yo, I should have never did that. Like, I've definitely, the corny shit I could say I've done was not give, like, a goodnight kiss. Like, I didn't give a goodnight kiss, like, after the date.
She tried. You denied her.
It was like,
Or
no,
you didn't try?
I didn't try.
That's
Like,
not
it was,
corny.
the vibe was there, but I was just like, nah, I was shy. You
That's
know?
not corny.
I was shy, so. I usually wait like 3 months before I give you a goodnight kiss. Listen, I'm not a hoe out here. You know what I'm saying? You got to take your time. You know what I'm saying? I take my time.
The fact that you calling it a good night kiss.
It's a good night. Hey, listen, I told you. Hey, my dad gave me the game. I'm just running with it.
After dinner, I give her a
Hey,
good
son,
night
you gotta
kiss.
give her a good night.
Nigga, I had a full 3-piece suit on to go to the movies. Hey, man.
For some reason, I believe you.
I had a 3-piece suit on. She just had a jean jacket, jeans. Yeah, I had a bouquet of flowers. I would no,
but
nigga.
But see, honestly, there's nothing wrong with that though. I think that's kind of fly. I do. I mean, I don't own a suit or a tie, but
Nah, I'm joking.
it could. Oh,
I'm joking. The fact that you can see me doing that, but thank you for thinking this fly.
Because again, like everybody's different. You know what I'm saying?
Like if that was my game, like if that was my style, I
Yeah.
could understand that. But if I'm doing what was told to me, and I'm looking all doofy with a 3-piece suit on, it's 90 degrees outside, she mad casual, and we going to the movies on $6 Tuesday, that's crazy.
I think you got to give her some kind of heads up that that's what you showing up in.
Right.
I feel like you know how you that first look is like, what the fuck is he wearing? Like that's I feel like that's gonna be the vibe instantly.
But then also, like, you could have been coming from anything, though.
Nah, this was planned. Like,
Right.
yeah, we going out this Friday.
Oh, okay.
Meet at this spot.
She texted in the group chat right away.
Right.
Girl, this nigga came in a 3-piece suit. He bought me flowers. I think that was nice, but he came in a 3-piece suit
Yeah.
to BBQs.
Yeah. But I can definitely say, like, trial and error. I went from the OD nice guy.
Right.
You learn from those experiences of being an OD nice guy to like, okay, I'm just going to do me and see how the difference between the two and where it can take you.
Yeah. I think a lot of like when you get the sense of you're doing too much or someone tells you you're doing too much, that's when he's like, all right, I got to learn the game, the part of the game where I got to step back, fall back, because that's a strategy.
True.
Like you get on somebody, you give them a lot of attention, and then you just fall back, step
Yeah.
back, and then let them realize like, oh, wait, hold on, I got to put a little work back into it, right?
Yeah. Honesty, I always tell this to my female friends.
Yeah.
When a dude, my female friends.
You got a female friend?
Yeah. Honesty is game. Like when a dude is telling you too much truth, that's game. Like, because I use that. Like it's when you're comfortable in your own skin, you letting it be known what it is and all that. Like women respect that.
You could turn that into a flirt.
Yeah.
She'd be like, do I look fat?
Yeah, but I like that.
Okay,
like that a
smooth.
lot.
Smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good poom poom deserves
Once you
shelter.
say yeah, she ain't hear nothing after that. You good. No,
But
but it
that's
look
my
good
type,
on you.
though.
But it look good on you.
And I wouldn't say FAT. I would say
Say
PHAT.
Pretty hot and tempting.
Girl, you fat. Girl, you fat.
You stupid. Where did that come from? I forgot.
I don't remember.
I don't know.
It's usually like we just let it flow and don't ask where it came from.
It was original, nigga. At this table.
I made it up.
All right. Moving on.
So I think it's time to introduce the guests.
Yeah.
Okay.
You about 3 topics in. Come on, boy.
All right, so this guest is near and dear to my heart.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Nah.
This nigga's bugging.
Yo, son, we got Abou here. Yeah, all right. Now,
I almost hit it again. Until I realized it. But that's his name. That's his name. That's his
All right, let me do a better job. All right, listen. This is someone I've been following for a while. All right, we went to school together, and since then, every year he's been growing and growing with his career. He be jumping from place to place, but it's like up, up, up. I'm like, damn, this boy don't slow down. So he goes by the name of Abou,
Hey, yo,
Prince
what the
Abou on
fuck?
Instagram, and yeah, why you do that? Come, you see what I'm saying? Shh, you rude. But yeah, round of applause for Prince Abou. Hey, I know you.
Damn,
This is
guys.
dry ass class. All right, so
Welcome to the show.
Thank y'all.
now it's a privilege for you to. It's a privilege for you to be on this show. Like it's
It
a
is.
privilege.
It is,
It's a
though.
privilege for us to have you as a guest on
But
the
it's-
show as well.
It's a privilege for me too, though.
All right,
sure.
you the only. Let me introduce you right now. This is Abou the Butcher. The butcher is coming.
This nigga.
Nah, but look. First thing first. Let us know a little bit about yourself.
All right. The intro was great. I mean, you did it like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
That was great.
Take 1, take 2, take 3. But yeah, let us know a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, again, first I want to say thank you because me and Gus, we went to school together.
Went to school together. Elementary to be exact.
That was that was a fun time. You know what I'm saying?
How was that?
I dropped out.
You did?
Yeah. I left. I remember leaving in French class. The teacher, she said
He just
something.
walked out the class?
Yeah, because she had said something. I can't remember what it was. I wish
Because it was in French?
No, she didn't say it in French. But I remember just like looking out the window and like she was talking and then she said something and I was like, I can't be here anymore.
Oh, shit.
And I just got it. I didn't even withdraw from classes. I just stopped
left.
going. Yeah.
I
It
didn't
was
know
pretty
that.
bad. Yeah. I couldn't finish that. That was like, I guess I did like a semester and a half. And that was it.
What was out the window? Like, what, you saw a sign?
Nah, I was just
Leave.
I was just kind of like daydreaming, like out the window, just kind of listening to her talk. But I couldn't.
So it's like you kind of disconnected. And it was like, yo, why am I even here?
Yeah,
Like, I'm not even.
And she said something, and I was like, "That's it, I'm out."
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Now, recently, and I think you opened up your butcher shop on Steinway.
Yeah.
It's called Abou's Butcher.
Prince Abou's Butchery. Yeah.
Prince Abou's Butchery. You got all the good beefs and meats there.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Nah, but look.
And we could just get this out of the way now.
Yeah.
I'm just in an industry that's full of AOs.
Alright.
So like it's just it's inevitable.
whole
Yeah, it's just like inevitable.
Right.
And, like
What happened?
on a day to day,
Right.
every day. So
Now look, you have a journey. I've seen this. I've seen your journey, like from the outside looking in, and where you're at right now. You have a butcher shop, but I want to know, how did you get there? Because I know the different things you were doing before this. So just if you can. Nah, yeah, pause.
Nah, it's not
it's
even
not
pause.
even
It's like,
it's just like the way you say things. It just make it sound like
What? Talk to me.
it just
it sounds suspicious. It
Yeah.
sounds sus. Like, he was
It's not like I said I know what you was doing in the closet. I ain't say that like
no,
that.
it make it seem like he was up to some shit. Like,
Nah.
what?
I'm saying before this career, he was in other careers. That
The-
sounds
but
crazy
the way
too.
you said it,
yeah.
it's the way you
He
said
said,
it.
I know what you was really
I know
into.
I know what you was doing before this. Like
So how'd you get started?
I mean, like I tell everybody, I share a similar story as anybody else, right? And what I mean by that is, do any of y'all have family from overseas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so then if you have family from overseas, you have an uncle, an auntie, a granddad, or somebody that was killing a chicken and cooking it, or killing a goat, or seen it done when you went to visit for the summer, or right? And so that's my same experience. My family's from West Africa. So again, like with anybody that has family from overseas, that's just a natural way of eating meat. Killing it yourself, harvesting it yourself, and then like having it prepared. The only difference is I just took it I just really, really liked it from a young age. Like I always wanted to kill animals and like, you know, be involved in that process.
Yo, you talking about me? No,
It just always excited me.
okay.
Like,
So
you
there
know,
was a passion in this?
yeah, the slaughter, yes. Like that's just really, really cool. Like,
Is that a thing in that community? Like, do you think that every butcher has some sort of a passion in what they do?
yeah, like most of the butchers I know are passionate about butchery. I'm not. Like I actually am not passionate about butchery.
Not as much as like other people in the industry.
Yeah. Like butcher. Like I'm not like excited to cut steaks and stuff. Like
Yeah.
like that doesn't necessarily.
But you said you was excited about
No,
something.
he
No,
said
no,
he's
no, no,
excited
no.
to kill animals.
Right. The slaughter. So that's what drew me into it.
Got you.
Is the slaughter.
The different ways they kill
Like
different
cutting
animals.
the throat. Like there's no red like the red of like blood. You know. Like, it's like really.
That's crazy.
There really isn't though. And so, and somebody has to do it, right? Like if we're gonna eat chicken, if we're gonna eat steak, lamb, whatever it is,
That's true.
somebody has to kill that animal. That's the only way you're gonna get that piece of meat. And so I just always had a very strong liking to slaughter. The natural progression after slaughter is meat cutting, right? Like after you kill the animal, now you got to figure out how you're going to get it to the table.
Yep.
And so as a teenager, an uncle of mine, he owned a slaughterhouse, owns a slaughterhouse still. So I started working there as a kid, like 12, 13. That was my first job. So there we went not just slaughter, but to like harvesting the animal too, skinning it, gutting it, this type of thing. So I worked there all through high school and college, the semester and a half I did. And then after that, the next step is cutting the meat, right? Making roasts and steaks and chops and that type of stuff. So I started learning that in 2020, and then here we are.
Here we are. You just got your own shop,
Right.
right? Like,
Merchandise, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, and those are for y'all. Those
Thank
are for
you,
y'all.
thank you. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying?
It's dope because my customers know, like, obviously it's a Steinway Street sign here. The shop is on Steinway Street, so they know that if it's in red, it's referring to the butcher shop.
Oh, that's valid.
Okay.
So it's like,
That's valid.
if you know type of thing.
Strategic marketing. Now, I didn't know that about you. I didn't know that you was basically in the game for a while. Like since you was, you know what I'm saying, that was your first job. Because from what I seen, I thought you was about to be a UFC fighter.
Yeah, that was definitely what I had my eyes on.
Right. And then it went from there to like, okay, I see you in, working at a farm.
Yeah, with my boy Anil, who you know. Yeah.
Right. And it went from there to, oh shoot, he got a storefront. I'm like, oh shoot. It's like, and that's what I mean by progression. I kept seeing you like going from, but it was still growth. That's how I see it. I see it as growth. And I kept celebrating you from, oh, look at my boy. And then I seen you also, you've won business competitions.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I'm just paying attention.
No, yeah. So that was the only way I was able to open up the shop. Was because that's an expensive build out. Right.
Right.
To build out a store, it's very, very expensive. And when I was like, I don't know, I guess like 2018, when I was like, all right, I'm gonna open the shop. I did like all the planning for it and everything, and then I realized how much money I needed, and I was like, damn, how am I gonna get this? So I started working with like business advisors and stuff, and one of them sent me this competition where you could like pitch your business and win like $10,000. Right? So it was like 100 people, and you had to like go through rounds. And I thought it was like a scam. Like I was like, "There's no way that you could just like pitch your business."
We don't trust nobody.
Yeah, I'm like,
they ain't gonna give me $10,000.
I'm like, nah, this has to be capped. Like, there's no way.
Right.
But my mom, she was like, my mom and my aunt, they were like, yo, just sign up. Like, what? Like, you're not gonna lose anything
Right.
by signing up.
You don't lose 10,000.
So I was like, yeah. So I'm like, still, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna waste my time even doing this. Signed up, and then they sent me the email. They're like, yo, you invited. Come to LIU in Brooklyn and it's a 2-day like workshop. You're gonna have to draw a diagram and all this stuff, and we're gonna take it from 100 people to 25 people in that first day.
Damn.
Even still, I was like,
Still,
how
right?
I'm like, how they get LIU? Like this
Right.
can't be real.
I'm still thinking it's a scam.
Yeah, I'm like, all right. So I went and I did my diagram, and I made it to the top 25
Right.
within those 2 days. And then I was like, this ain't really gonna go nowhere, because I was looking at everybody else's businesses, and this one girl, she was trying to like save babies from like dying and stuff. I'm like, they're gonna choose her. Like, how? Why would they choose
Right, why would
her?
they choose the butcher?
I'm like this. I'm like,
This girl trying to save babies, and they pick the butcher.
right. And there was like a whole bunch of other stuff, like hair products and candles and all this type of stuff. So then it was like, all right, we're going to take it from, it was like a 5-month program. They're like, all right, after this, it's going to go from 25 to like 12, and then 12 to 7, 7 to 5, and then we're going to do a finale in September. I think it started in like April. I never really took it serious, but I would go pitch like in each round. I never like developed the pitch. I just kind of made it up on the train going. I'm like, because in my mind, I'm like, this ain't
is
really
still
going
a
to go
scam.
nowhere.
Right.
I'm like, this ain't really going to go nowhere. It wasn't until I made it to the finals, I was like, yo, I could actually win this
That's
thing.
crazy.
So then that's when I actually practiced the pitch. Like, I started writing it out and,
Practice
you
in
know,
front of the mirror.
yeah. I was like, nah. I'm like, yo, it's like top 7 or top 5, whatever. And then I ended up winning the whole thing.
Holy shit.
You know what it is
And
too?
like,
Like the way just thinking about how like you saw all these other pitches and everything, right? Like if I was banking on a successful business and saying, hey, I'm looking for something to invest in, right? It's like what your business is essential. Like you said earlier when we started the show, it's like someone has to do it, right? Someone needs to do it. And you don't always find someone who's gonna open up a butcher shop. No one wants to do what they call like the dirty job, right? So it's like your business is essential, you know, and that you obviously, I'm not discrediting anything that you did there, but like you created something, you worked your way to the top, and like it just shows, you know, essential takes the W all the time.
and that's what it was.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Like, I just kept, like, through each pitch, I just kept showing them why it was important, right? Like, and just
Why is it important?
people need a more direct line of food consumption,
Oh, you got me.
right?
Food.
Keep going.
People need
No,
food.
really, like, because again, like the whole, I mean, we talked about the shop, but the shop's main objective is to source animals like locally
Right.
that live within like 3 hours of where we are now, have them
Fresh.
slaughtered, and then on your table within the same week. So that's the process of the shop. So nothing's like being imported from anywhere or sitting in like a storage facility or hanging at the slaughterhouse for like, you know, however many days. Everything gets slaughtered Tuesday morning, and then you can buy it in the shop Thursday. It hangs overnight one day, and then that's it.
The one thing I'm gonna say is, whoever ran that contest, they definitely said, "Fuck them kids."
I'm
They
dead.
definitely said, "Don't save the babies. Give
But-
me the meat."
And
Pause.
it didn't.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
That's-
And with the contest, it didn't end there either. Once I won that, I was addicted, and I started applying to every single contest I could find. And then,
oh,
Ain't
so
none
you
of these
did-
shits a
could get
scam.
10,000
Ain't
without
nothing
trying.
a scam. That's what's up.
and then ultimately at the end of it, I won like over $80,000 in pitch
lit.
competition.
That's lit.
And that was like 90% of how I was able to open up the shop.
Put in that work. That's what's up.
It was 5,000 here, 10,000 there, 10,000 there, 20,000 here, like just.
And do you got to pay
nonstop.
taxes on that, or that's just, if you don't mind me asking?
No, yeah, no, it's fine.
Like
Grants,
reward grants, yeah.
right? Grants you do not,
Okay.
but they will ask for a use of funds spreadsheet. Like they're gonna check in with
They
you
wanna
and
see how you
say
spend it,
how you
yeah.
spent the money, which is very simple to do.
Especially if you're honest about it.
Right, prizes, like if you win a prize, you do pay taxes on that. But it's a little tricky because some competitions will promote it as a grant, but it's actually
Oh,
a
but it's
prize.
a prize. Yeah.
But paperwork, what it say?
it's still a prize.
Damn.
And that means you gotta pay tax.
Yeah. Because it
That's
don't
where you get
matter.
the
It don't
Photoshop.
matter what they say.
Oh, okay.
It's ultimately
Yeah.
how they give the funds
Yeah.
to you and what you fill out. If they give you a W-9 or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because if they advertise it as a grant,
Right.
more people try to get into it versus saying, "Hey, it's a prize." People are like, "Is it worth a $5,000 prize? Because I'm gonna have to pay half of that in tax."
But if you have a really good, tax person, you can.
Yeah.
Because, like, for instance, when I won the first one in LIU, when I went to do my taxes, my accountant was telling me, like, look, well, you had to travel to each round to pitch, right? Like, that cost
Your
you,
expenses, yep.
right? Like, you put in money to sign up for this. So
And
he was able
Ubers
to,
ain't cheap.
he was able to bring that down. So.
Yo, I ain't go. Yo, this round of applause, bro. And I know you learned a lot from school. You know, that's the main.
I did not.
you?
Oh, you joking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But nothing. There's nothing you learned from any of the business classes that helped you, or
Yeah. Now, remember the lady we had in business marketing?
yeah.
Yeah, nah, she was dope. Definitely. I still have my notes from that class.
Did you look back into it?
Yeah, I still do. I had a pink spiral. You know how you get the different colors? Yeah, I still have it.
Did you always know that you was gonna be in business? This is my last question. Did you always know that you were gonna be in business?
Did you know he was gonna be around the meats?
Yo.
Nah, answer my. Did you know that?
I always knew that I would, from the very beginning, since I was a kid, I knew that. I
So no
had to
matter
be in
what
business
no matter
because-
what it was, like if you got into, say if you would have chose the UFC route, you knew that towards the end there's gonna be there's a business somewhere here.
Not even towards the end, during.
Yeah,
Because again, no convention. I knew from young that no conventional job was gonna pay me the type of money that I want to live with.
Yep.
We all know that.
That's a fact.
There's a cap on any job you get. So if you want unlimited funds, for lack of a better term, you gotta get into business because there's gonna be a cap on any job you take.
That's a fact.
And
Shout out Melody in the chat. Yeah.
shout out to Melody. Shout out to Melody.
Master Lee in the chat. We see you. Yeah. Master Lee said the LA hat is hard. Oh shit. This hat
Shout
is,
out to Master Lee.
listen right here. Steinway Street. This go crazy.
Nah, yeah. Where's your
Should put Styami in red.
where's your shop
They
located?
opened a place called Styami.
I think I've seen it.
It's terrible. I mean, I'm not saying. I don't mean the place is terrible. I just mean like they actually took
The name
and made it
pandemic.
into a place.
Damn, somebody should have.
I mean, I think in some cases it could work.
Yeah, it does work.
Yeah.
The place be packed.
That's why. I mean, it's good marketing. Like
Yeah.
it's sold. The name
Yeah.
sells
Yeah.
itself.
Right.
But I can't say this. You know, like I said, like I was watching from afar. I didn't even know this much. Like I didn't know what you were doing. I was just seeing pictures, and I'm just like, wow, he doing his thing. And that's like I'm just from the outside looking in. Like I was like, damn. So I'm learning a lot about you. I didn't. Yo, what's your zodiac sign?
I almost answered.
No, what is your
No, I'm a
zodiac sign?
Sagittarius.
Okay, what's that?
Yeah.
What is that? November?
December.
December. Okay,
First.
okay. All right.
First of the month.
Ladies, y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? Speaking of ladies,
Oh God.
Clean
Yo,
that
why does
booger.
why does he make these transitions like
OD.
that? Like they be
OD.
like so dramatic.
And bag.
that's my thing, and I'm sticking with it. Nah,
The trend.
speaking of, actually, let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna finish my sentence. Speaking of ladies, recently I had a moment where I had the opportunity to get, a shorty's number, but I just let it go by. Let me paint the scenario. So I'm minding my business, waiting for the train. She minding her business. We like eyes. I'm like, damn, she fine. And I said that out loud. I was thinking out loud. She heard me.
Stop hitting the mic.
Sorry about that. Watch your tone, though.
You killing me, bro.
Watch your tone. But yeah, so we lock eyes and I'm like, damn, she fine. I'm saying that out loud because I was with a couple people. And but I didn't make a move. Like I said earlier, I'm shy. But I didn't make a move because I was tired. Shut up. I'm gonna keep it on being tired. But yeah, we kept locking eyes and stuff and blah, blah, blah. And then her train came. And when she got on the train, the door was open for a good minute, enough time for me to make a move.
Right.
And the whole time it was open, I'm like, yo, I should just go over there and get a number. But I'm not moving. I'm not taking action. And then the door closes. And we had like a moment. It was like in a movie. You know how the one that got away, you know what I'm saying? Then you eventually see her again.
Right.
In this story, I ain't gonna see her again. But, you know, the doors close. It starts moving. We lock eyes, and she going this way, and she still looking. And I just was like, damn, how many
You blew it.
how many experiences can y'all recall where you didn't make the move and she got away? If you guys haven't. No?
One of the reasons why she got away is because of you.
I can't relate to that.
I can relate, but you was my damn problem, Gus.
Wow, what
It was
I do?
you.
Oh, she was dirty macking.
Not even that.
He was rushing you.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
South by Southwest?
Not South by Southwest. It was
Duce Palooza?
Duce Palooza.
I wasn't even there.
Duce Palooza. What year was that? 2018? 2019? Yeah, don't get your attitude now. So me and Gus go to Duce Palooza, right? Having a good time, dancing, you know, women around, whatever. You know, but we doing our thing. Me and Gus, we chilling, you know what I'm saying? We're not really looking for the vibe. The vibe's coming to us, right? So we dancing. I do a move, boom, knock a girl drink out my hand, right?
Doofy.
Damn.
Knock a girl drink out her hand, right? She was like, you spilled my drink. I was like, you know what? Pull up and buy you a new one, right? Pulled out the Amex, because you know.
I get them rewards points.
Absolutely. Bam! So pull out the Amex, you know, buy her a drink. So I'm chopping it up. Her friend pulls up, right? So I feel a pull on my arm. And I'm like, I'm looking. His guys, he's like, yo, we out. I'm like, yeah, she trying to get you to buy more drinks. I said, wait, we don't know that. We don't know that. But nah, it's too late. You know what I'm saying? I was like, you know what? He probably right. But I should have went with my gut.
Lost opportunity.
Lost opportunity. And she was fine.
Man, no, she wasn't.
She was fine.
And you have to take full accountability in that. If you wanted it, you should have went and got it. You should have been like, yo, bro, I want that. I'd be like, all right. I would have danced my ass somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to, he fails to mention that I had his good interest. I felt like she was trying to, you know what I'm saying, take it for his paper.
He spilled her drink.
I spilled her drink, bro.
And he offered to get her another drink.
But she looked like the type, like, let me get that too, and that, and
But
that.
she ain't see that yet.
And he was like, he had the eyes like, yo,
you was in
I
love.
love her.
He's
like,
bugging.
Love at first sight.
He's bugging. You know why he's bugging? Because
Why you listening to me then?
any proper person, any proper wingman,
I think I ain't
put
have
that way,
wings.
any proper wingman would have just pulled up and said, what's up with y'all? You know what I'm saying? They'd be like, oh, move to the side. See her friend there, chop it up with the friend while I'm over here doing my thing. You ain't do that. You pulled my arm like there was other options over there. You ain't bring me to no options.
Man.
You didn't.
Sounds like it's two sides of the story.
Because he trying to make it seem like he ain't do nothing. It was you.
Besides those experiences, I'm talking about you by yourself.
Ain't no besides, brother.
Yo, you by yourself.
Ain't
Have
no
you
besides.
ever experienced, you know, just losing a moment? Like, you know, losing a moment where you could have bagged shorty, but you was just like in your head possibly, and it was just like, damn.
Yeah, there was moments where I felt like, you know, I was like, am I in the position to talk to her right now? Like, am I?
What do you mean by that? In a position?
Like,
You got your work uniform on or something like that? Yeah.
Nah, he had on a 3-piece suit.
bum. Nah, it's just like sometimes you'll see a woman and you'll probably see like she's of a certain echelon. Be like, yo, am I able to talk to her right now?
He forgot he was a king.
Sometimes you do forget that. You know. Then you get your hair cut and you know.
Oh yeah, you gotta
bounce
get the
back.
haircut.
Bounce back.
Get the beard oil.
Yeah, fucked up.
You a little quiet over here. Yeah, what about you?
Nah,
You never
yo, he just set up another echelon.
They be up there, man. They be up there.
No, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
To me, it's more so like my appearance. If I feel like my appearance ain't up to like my own standard,
Oh yeah, you can't even do it.
to be I don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Thinking
So
shit.
that's what you mean. I think that's what you meant by position.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all positioning.
What about you?
Me,
Oh, that book helped you out.
no. I
Return
mean,
of the Mac.
look, and I think this goes beyond like dating, just missing trains as a whole. You know, like there are tons of opportunities that we miss on a day to day in
Right.
different venues, scenarios that we could have jumped on but didn't.
True.
And I've had many of those for sure.
Yeah,
So you just made it
you
mad
chilling,
general.
Like you chilling and
See what he just did.
there's times where a girl could be watching you, don't even know she watching you.
Right.
Right.
But not.
But I'm
all,
talking about the ones that you wanted, but you just didn't move.
but sometimes not all encounters is meant to lead to to anything further than what it was.
You disagree?
Sometimes
He's shaking his head. You disagree?
Sometimes some encounters is just supposed to be that. Maybe you talk to this person, y'all have a good convo, and it's not supposed to go any further than that.
Shit, I ain't gonna lie. I don't be wanting to get turned down. Shit. Shit. Like New York scarred me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? How you
Nobody
doing?
likes rejection.
Yeah, I don't want to get turned down. That be the thing that's the base of not pursuing shorty. Is like, damn, what if she ain't feeling it? Like, what if like she looking at me, but she not really looking at me? She looking behind me, and I come through like, hey, what's up? How you doing? What's your name? Let me whisper in your ear.
Fix
and
your
she,
tie.
you know what I'm saying? And she like, nigga, I want him. I was looking at you. But it's never, you know what I'm saying? It's never like that. But yeah. It's for me, it's just always, it's weird when, like, I know I can do it. It's weird when I'm stuck. I'm like, why am I stuck now? But just yesterday, I just ran up on a shorty, but right now I'm stuck. It's so weird. I don't know. You? No?
All the time.
Nigga said every day.
Yo, what's up, Love Lavender? What's going on?
Oh my
Hey,
God.
it's been
You haven't
Oh
been
my
here.
God.
You haven't been here in a while.
Love Lavender has rejoined the chat.
has risen.
Hey, Melody has a good question. She says, so you guys like if a woman approach you or make the first move? You like that? If the shorty make the first move?
I don't mind it.
I'd be surprised as shit. I'd be like, wait, what?
That shit flattering to me.
Actually, I'd be stuck for like 5 minutes. I'm like, oh, this is what this is.
You pull one of these, like, you looking for me? Oh wow.
What about you? I'm gonna keep throwing him. Whoa. I'm gonna keep throwing the questions back.
I respect it though. I respect the female who could talk to a guy first, who could
Right.
initiate
Right.
the
I
like that.
conversation.
It's like you're not scared to engage, even when a female just engages in a conversation with you. Like she not showing no fear. Like you don't gotta buy a drink first. Sometimes if the conversation's so cool, yo, let me get you a drink.
Right.
Don't just
It don't have to start with that.
right.
Yo, I was just talking to one of my female friends today.
Another one?
And we
This
was
nigga
talking.
just got a lot of female friends.
Nah, we
Today.
Was, she just. Nah, come on.
Today.
My bad.
Nah, man, take it. Hey, I'm patient. Nah.
Shake his hand.
Nah. You gonna bully me? Yo, we got beef now?
That was a good one.
Thank you.
That was a good one.
I haven't heard that one.
He a little mad at that. Nah, but she was saying like she's single at the moment, and she just want to play the field. Like she don't want to be in a serious relationship.
Right.
But as a woman, she can't really be direct with it because she may be treated differently. Like if Shorty says, like, you know, I don't want no relationship, you know, I just want to have fun. We may treat her differently from if she's like, you know, a little bit more secretive about it. You know, if her intentions kind of seem or read that she may possibly want a relationship. And I was just like, wow, I never thought about that. Like, guys, we could be like, yo, I just want to have fun. I just want to kick it. I don't want nothing serious. Right? And we just move on our own coattail compared to think about it. if you guys were dating, hypothetically speaking, right? How would you treat her differently? Like if you out here, right? You don't want a relationship. Y'all don't want a relationship. Y'all out here. And you messing with someone and she says, I don't want anything serious. Compared to if she just keeps that to herself and just, you know, just shows interest.
I mean,
Would you treat her differently or would you treat them both the same based off of what you want?
nah, I wouldn't treat her differently because it's like she was upfront about it. It's like, yo, I'm not looking for anything right now.
I'm treating her
That,
differently.
that don't mean she a hoe.
Nah,
but
it's like-
that's the
it's-
thing. You
but
said you
I
treat
think-
her
I think
differently.
it's things
Why?
like let's say you hit. I'm not gonna cuddle with her after because I know that's gonna bring more emotions. But in my experience, most of the time when girls say that shit just go out the window. Once they get feelings fast.
Once they like you, they like you.
Once they like you, it's like, oh, matter of fact,
Right.
I think I do want a relationship.
Once you take it to the butcher shop,
I'm dead.
give her that meat.
What you got? You got any thoughts on this?
Nah, I don't.
Nah, because here's what I thought. As I was talking to her, I was like, wow, I can see why you're hiding your intentions. Because in the situation she painted, she don't want anything serious, and it seemed like the dude is interested, right? So he's going to be treating her a certain way. But what if she told him the truth? Like, I don't want nothing serious. She may not get the same treatment. He may treat her like, you know, okay, this is a 1 night, 2 night thing. And she may not get the roses.
Would you? Would you treat her different?
Nah, I think I treat, well, first of all, I always treat anybody I'm messing with respectfully.
I treat that bitch how I feel.
First thing first. First thing first. I'm respectful. But
Yeah.
I try to make sure my intentions is, I go based off of my intentions.
I'll be honest.
I let you know what I'm here, what I'm about, and I follow that.
I'll put it to you this way. You drive the lane that she paved. If
What?
You never drove before?
You drive the lane
And that she paved.
Okay.
So-
Manipulation?
so
Is that
ba-
what you're talking about?
No. What? What?
That she paid.
You
Sometimes you don't
drive-
know you on that lane that she paid. But my bad. Continue.
She told you which direction to go.
Thank you. I don't know how much.
Can we dumb it down anymore?
Wait, what you mean by that?
What?
She told you which direction to go.
Who?
She. She, nigga. What the fuck?
But
If she said XYZ, right? That she said this is what I want, XYZ. Or this is what I'm avoiding, XYZ.
I'm saying,
All you gotta do is follow that.
but I'm saying that usually, then from her perspective, she's not letting you know up front what she's about. Like she's not gonna let her true intentions be known.
That's not what you
because-
said, though.
That's what I
I'm
said.
going off based off what you said.
I said,
confused.
like, so this is what I said. Maybe I lost out here.
Yeah.
What I said was, I can see why women may not be direct with their intentions because they could be treated differently. Like if she wants to be single, she don't want no type of relationship, right? The fact that if she's direct about it, she may not be treated the same way she would like to be treated. Like if the dude don't know that she wants to be single, he's gonna court her. He's gonna treat her like, you know what I'm saying? Because we're gonna do what we have to do to get it.
Right, that's understandable. But what I'm saying is, if she's upfront about it, you drive the lane that she paved. So you may not necessarily, you don't have to treat her a particular way because she was upfront. But the fact of the matter is, you know where it's gonna end. I know I'm not gonna pursue a relationship. I know I'm not gonna we're not gonna text every day. We're not gonna call every day. I'm not gonna take you out all the time. I know the intentions. I know where I'm going with you. I know where it's gonna end. I know how it begins because you brought that to me. I don't gotta treat you a certain way.
But and you're right. But sometimes people want their cake and eat it too. And that's the thing. I don't want you to treat me like I don't want a relationship.
Yeah, but that's determined on who you dealing with. That's if you upfront and the person is mature enough to realize like, all right, boom, you don't want a relationship. okay, if I'm not looking for a relationship, or if I am looking for a relationship, you're not the person I want to deal with.
That's different. If you don't want a relationship, but you want to be treated like you want a relationship,
Like just the
that's bad on her part.
Right. Whore.
yo. No, I honestly I got what she's saying. Cause immediately in my head, I'm like, if she says I don't want nothing serious, I'm gonna treat you like you just want to have fun. You still gonna be treated respectfully.
Yeah,
But I'm treating you like you shit. I'm not gonna give you that same attention.
Give me an example of what's this treatment.
So I would say, okay, if I don't know your intentions yet, I may spend more time on the phone. I may take you out because I'm trying to get to know you some more.
Right.
Because you're not being upfront with me. So I'm trying to figure you out. That takes time.
You're a little more patient.
Exactly.
A little more respectful.
Right.
I'm already respectful.
Like you.
Nah, but when you're in pursuit, you're more respectful than usual.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm always respectful. The difference is
I didn't say he wasn't respectful.
I'm just saying it's no
I
more
never-
respectful.
you
It's just
hear-
respect
you
in
heard what I
general.
said.
It's just respect in
we
general.
we understand, Gus.
What all I'm saying is that compared to if she was
So
to
you give
tell
us
me
some general ass respect.
compared to if she was to tell me up front, like that she just want to be, single, whatever, I'm not going to put that much time into it. Like we could skip things now. You know what I'm saying?
So you're gonna drive the lane that she paved. Like she gave you what she wanted. If she, I don't see. There's some women I do see doing that, like not saying their intentions up front. And then there's some women that's like, yo, I'm not really looking for a relationship. Or they're gonna, or like how people say, oh, when they show you who they are, believe them. Yeah, she's probably gonna show you that she don't want to be in a relationship if she doesn't say it. So it's like then
Maybe.
maybe, but at that point you gotta, take it how you received it. Pause. That sounds crazy.
Now,
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
I brought this up just to highlight.
Statement, yeah, go ahead.
I just brought this up to highlight that the fact that if she wants to be treated some way, like if she wants to be somewhat courted, like the benefits of what happened?
Sorry.
What?
No, it's just
Nah, speak your mind.
No, I have nothing to say. It was
Oh, nah. We about to move on.
Niggas is laughing at Gus.
no. I'm not.
Are you not?
Nah, the benefits.
You in that French class again.
Nigga looking out the window. All right, I said what I had to say. Nah, I'm just saying the benefits of someone not really showing their intentions. They could be treated a way they would like compared to if they were to show their intentions. They may not want to be treated like, oh shit, the have fun girl. You get what I'm saying? She may be the have fun girl. She may be the fun girl, but may not want to be treated that way. Because she may not get the dinners. She may not get, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about.
The have fun girls get the dinners, but it's just not.
Come on,
but
man.
Afterwards you probably not gonna get. Oh, yo, you trying?
Shoot. Yo, dudes in the chat, let me know. Or ladies, let me know if a dude switched up because he found out that, you didn't want to take things seriously compared to at first, the first initial approach. And fellas, let me know if you ever treated, a girl differently based off of what she wanted. Like, she didn't want anything serious, so you're like, okay, everything will go out the window now. Let's just go straight, this is what I want, this is what you want.
I mean, it definitely changes things if they're upfront. It definitely changes things.
Right. I feel like it changes intention. I don't think it changes the way you treat her. But intention, absolutely.
I mean, all right, we're going, because if the intention changed, what follows with intention? Like, if the intention is the engine behind action, you know what I'm saying? Your actions are going to change. So you will treat her differently.
No. What I'm saying is, this person may have came to you and told you, all right, they just want to have fun, right? Your goal might be to have fun, but you're just not on the level of, oh, this is my girl. This is somebody I see me, marrying or whatever. You know what I'm saying? No, this is just somebody I'm having fun with. So y'all can go out, y'all could eat, y'all could probably do a couple dates, but at the end of the day, your intention is not going to be to wife her because you want to have fun.
This is all bullshit because intentions change.
They do.
You could say that and then 3 dates in, you like, you know what? I really like this person.
Right.
Lily says, I have a friend that is dating multiple women openly, and some of them feel like he does, and they don't treat each other any different. What? I'm gonna read that again. I have a friend that is dating multiple women openly, and some of them feel like he does, and they don't treat each other any different. What? Still,
I think there's.
She's
he
saying
courts,
he does.
he
does
courts
treat them
all of them. That's what she's saying. He don't treat them any different. He's the same approach.
Right.
All right. Let's get into what's the word.
I forgot the button.
It's a fire drop.
Yeah, first off, how you doing?
I'm good. This is
That
very.
debate was too much.
It was just a lot going on.
Nigga started thinking about his meat.
Yo.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Hey, I got like 2 more, then I'm done.
No worries.
I'm watching the fish too. Chill. Now, today's what's the word is a doozy. I say that just to piss off Austin. Yeah, every time I say like I do introduction, I can see the cringe. I'll be watching the videos. I'll be seeing your face. You better learn to fake it.
No comment.
What?
All right, so what's the word? What's the word for today is being an artist / creative overrated. Now, when you brought me that topic, I was like, wow, I had to think about that. It's interesting. Like right now, everyone's a creative. Everybody's on streaming platforms. Everybody's trying to be an influencer, doing whatever. And even would you consider yourself, even with you having a platform, like you have to keep your presence cool. Like you have to keep your presence marketable on social media. Do you feel like you're also turning into an influencer as well, or nah?
No, but definitely like a curator. Like I'm an artist first
Okay.
because of the butchery aspect of it. That's an art form.
Okay, talk about that.
But a lot of
Nah, I'm like,
This nigga Gus play too much, yo.
nah, I'm laughing because of, I thought about that. I was like, do you see that as an art form? Like, but
oh, for sure. We're crafting like pieces of we're using different tools
right, to create art,
to create art.
carve art, actually,
Yeah,
and display it and sell it.
exactly.
Right.
And so definitely artistry there. And then just in terms of like the branding of it, it's all curation. From the barbecues that we have, the events, the cooking classes, all of that stuff. It's all curation.
Now, I'm not really familiar with that market, but no pun intended. No pun intended. But I want to know, is it saturated, or do you see it becoming saturated, or is it just so niche that,
Butchery?
like, yeah, and it being showcased on social media?
It's definitely a interesting community. Like I didn't even know. I'm so new to the whole like butcher world as like
Okay.
as a
Entrepreneur?
no as like a thing that's like cool. I just met butchers on Instagram in 2021. Like I didn't even know that butchers actually took pictures of meat that they cut and posted online. Like I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah.
It wasn't until
I think you asked me at one time about marketing. I told you, like, every niche has, like, this underworld market or community where it's like, the more you go, the more you learn. The more people you talk to, the more you learn. And you're like, damn, people actually talk about that? People actually talk about this part of the knife? People actually talk about this, like you said, people actually post them slicing a piece of fucking meat that thin. Like, this is an actual thing, you know?
It is, and I had no idea, and it's vast, and like now we all know each other. Like all the butchers on Instagram, we all know each other.
It's a community.
So it's small.
Yeah, it's small. I mean, there are several butchers throughout the world, but like in terms of like the Instagram community, like everybody follows each other, everybody knows each other, all over the world, different states too. Like, and to answer your question about being saturated, like I don't think it's saturated, but there's a lot of like interesting people on there. Like there's a lot of it seems to me like, and I'm new to it, but it seems to me like a lot of butchers like kind of want to show that like they're the best at this, that they know the best way to do this, and they cut this the best, and they do that, and like I know who the best is.
No.
But like,
Do you get involved in that? Are you also competitive in that?
no, I don't.
He say he's still new to it.
And also, like, I don't really remember butchery's not my passion. So
Just slaughter.
It's the
I don't
other.
really.
Slaughterhouse.
Yeah, it's not my passion.
Got
So
you.
with I don't try to like show that I'm the best. Like I said, I know who the best is, and it's not the people promoting like they are.
Right. I asked you this question because all of us are creatives.
Yeah.
We're all artists in different spaces. Me and Shake, we do comedy. We also have this podcast.
I do photography, video, also art as well. I do architecture,
Right.
architect. I think the reason why I had wrote this question because I saw something the other day, and I was like, damn, this person's like really talented, right? And it's like, I feel like social media and the market is so saturated with creators and everything that people actually underrate what talent is, right? Because they see so much of it, but like to actually see someone do something and like it's like a lot of people can't do that. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people can't do stand-up comedy. A lot of people like so like I feel like the social media and it just being so vastly saturated, it's like it takes away from individual shine. So it's like we went to school, like it was a specialized art high school. People were like, oh shit, like you could draw, like yeah, oh that shit is fire. Like you used to get attention, you used to get like love for being an artist and being creative.
Right.
Now it's like even like in the music market, you know, I had a conversation with a girl the other day and she was like, it's a red flag if it's a guy's trying to be a rapper. Right, for me, I don't rap. I can't rap. But when I see a rapper, it's like I don't discredit them because rapping and flowing on the beat is actually a challenge, and it does require skill.
You tried. You
Shut up.
passed.
It does require some level of being a creative and like a technique and everything. Like
Right.
so, like to hear a statement like that is like you just you underrated because you see so much of it, but it's like it's actually a legit skill and talent.
So are you saying, like, to sum it up, if you don't mind, are you saying
He's about to sum up your
To
whole-
wrap up what you saying.
are you saying that there's just there may be a negative stigma around being an artist compared to back then? You claim you're an artist and people look at you in awe.
Right. People saw what you did
Right.
in all versus like just
Yeah.
scroll past it. It's like
Because social media brings everybody to one place. So now that they bring everybody to one place, everybody can see like, oh, you're a rapper? Well, there's 2 million other rappers on here. What makes you different than them other 2 million? Like now people go from, all right, I'm an artist. All right, what makes you different from the 10 artists I just seen? Okay, he has a style that stands out. Oh, you got this that stands out. Or you just have the numbers. Because usually it's not even about your skill no more. It's about the numbers that you could generate.
Right.
I know I'm talented than some people, but they just have better numbers than I do. I know there's a lot of people that out there that do better work than people who are quote unquote pros. But because they don't have the spotlight on them, they don't have the numbers and all that stuff, they can't get the view. And that's one thing I want to see come back to the forefront is actual skill, actual talent be shown at the forefront, not the numbers. Like, because anybody can go generate some numbers. I could go pay a dude in another country to come generate numbers for me. But the fact of the matter is to put in the work to show your talent, to show how skilled you actually are in a certain field. I'm not even talking about, because I know a lot of people on social media can't go toe-to-toe on stage with me. I know that.
talk your shit.
Hands down. I know that already.
Huh?
And that, thank you. And that's not me patting myself on the back or anything like that, but it's like, yo, your inflated numbers don't match up to my talent.
Right.
And I feel like you'll come across that a lot, and that's just with it being saturated.
Right.
But I want to ask this because I think it's this kind of this stigma around being an artist or creative or whatever. Like when you introduce yourself or you talk to somebody, do you feel like there's a little bit of
Hesitation?
caution or hesitation to say, I'm an artist or I do this or I'm a butcher, I'm a comedian? Like, do you guys feel like you have that hesitation?
I can say for me, the hesitation never comes from the fact that my market may be saturated. It only comes from how, if I'm insecure about what I'm doing, right? So
Why?
the insecurity for me can come from my lack of consistency with what I'm doing, or just that. Like when I'm on my grind and I'm developing, I'm creating, nobody can tell me shit. Yeah, I do this. I don't care how many other people, I don't care if you like, oh, you an Instagram or you influencer. I don't care about none of that. Cause I'm producing my art and I'm getting the feedback from it. Or I'm just happy with what I'm producing. It's when I'm not, that's when I could be like a little hesitant about holding that title. What about y'all?
I have some hesitation to say that I own a butcher shop. Like I'll say I'm a butcher in a heartbeat.
That sound hard, pause.
Yeah, but
Yo, I'm a butcher.
But to me, saying that you're an owner, like you own something, like something that you built, is like something to be very proud of.
Why do you feel?
It's not that I don't feel proud of it or anything. Just in terms of like being in public spaces, because most times if you're gonna introduce yourself as to what you do, or if you ask if you do, it's usually like in a public setting, right? There's other people there
Let's say
and
dating.
everything.
Let's say dating. You're dating a girl.
I'm
And
still.
she says, tell me about yourself, what you do. And that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the hesitation. It's like for me, sometimes it's like, I hesitate because I don't want to go too much detail. I do a lot of shit. But then it's like, I could tell you that I can say I'm an artist. I can say I'm a creative. I can say, oh, I do art. Like, I can say I'm part of, like, sometimes it depends on who I'm talking to, but I try to keep it general at first.
Right.
And then like through conversation, I could reveal a little bit more and say, I do this, or I'm into that, blah, blah, blah. But like that first initial, why don't you say I'm a butcher? Why don't you say, oh, I'm a comedian?
Right.
But I do.
Oh, you say you're a butcher, but you're not an owner of a shop.
No,
I mean,
no. What I'm saying is like the only hesitation I would have, or that I do have, is saying that I own a butcher shop.
butcher shop.
But I'll
Why?
say I'm a butcher in a heartbeat. Like if we're having that conversation, I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm a butcher.
Where's the hesitation
Yeah.
come from?
Again, like I was saying, just in terms of like anytime you're having that type of interaction, it's usually gonna be like in a public setting, right? With people that you don't really know. That's why they're asking. And
You don't want to sound cocky.
it's a lot of that. Actually, I'm not even gonna say it's a little bit of that.
You
It's a
humble?
lot
You
of
too
that.
humble? Is that
It's a
what it
lot of
is?
that. I just don't want to I don't want to.
It seemed like you flossing it type
I
shit.
don't.
Yeah.
I don't. I never
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
I never do.
I
never
respect
want
that 100%. Respect that
Yeah.
100%.
I mean,
If you think it's a
This
such
nigga
thing,
look like oh, nobody can go toe to toe with me. Nigga. And then you got Mr. Humble over there.
like I don't see a lot of people find out like I do comedy. They was like, yo, I didn't know you podcast. I didn't know you did stand up. I was like, yeah, it's something I do.
Something like.
But my thing, true. But my thing is like I don't present that first. I let you get to know me,
Right.
and then it's like people be like, oh you mad funny about it? Yeah, like because I don't ever say I'm funny. To me that's corny. I'm never gonna be like, yo, I'm the funniest dude around. But people will say that, and then they find out like, yo, I didn't even know that you did. I'm like, yeah, something I do. They say, yo, keep doing your things. The other day I was in the gym. They was like, yo, I was on your page. Yo, I was on there for like an hour. I didn't even know. Yo, I was rolling. I was like, appreciate it. He said, yo, keep doing your thing, man. That's what's up. I was like, yeah, appreciate it. Like I'm not sitting here bragging about it or anything like that. If you ask me, I'm gonna tell you, yeah, that's what I do. But I don't go out my way to, let people know that I do it. Maybe I should. I don't know.
Why you looking?
Because the way you looking.
Nah, that's how I process. I put my processing face on.
Oh, I thought you was like.
The thinking cap.
Yeah. Shit. Nah. Yeah. I was gonna ask you. Damn. No, it came back. I was gonna ask you. Are you too? Have you ever? Has anyone ever said that you were too humble?
Every day.
They tell you talk your shit.
Every day. Yeah.
Do you talk your shit? Do you have times where you talk your shit, or you just
Yeah, to myself.
nigga be in the
Like
mirror?
in my car. Like if I'm driving.
What you be saying? It's private.
I did that
Have
shit.
you always been like that humble about everything, like, or is
Yeah,
it
but-
something that came up as you just kind of went through life?
Nah, that's how we were just kind of like raised. Yeah, it's just how we were raised. And then especially like through like when I was in martial arts and like wrestling and stuff, like our head coach, he would never, if we lost, he would never allow us to like get too sad over losing. And he would never ever allow us to like celebrate winning.
For winning, yep.
He would always make sure that we stayed at a very like neutral position, right? So just like I'm not gonna be braggadocious and talking crazy just because of what I'm doing, I'm also gonna make sure that like the losses that I take and stuff, like I mean they do hurt, but like I also
Right.
make sure like I just eat it. So that kind of just stuck with me from like
Stupid
my teen years.
Pause, man. You can be saying that with a bunch of shots. Nah,
This nigga face.
I want to ask y'all, do y'all also, do people tell you that you guys are humble, well, too humble?
And I'm sorry, and I just want to also say, like, anybody that's talking about what they're actually doing isn't really doing anything either.
Right.
You know, like, if you got to say that, like you were saying, you're not going to be saying that you're funny. If you got to say that you're funny, you're probably
You're
not
trying.
funny.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. I agree with that 100%.
So there's that, too.
Right. All right. Y'all think y'all humble?
Yeah, I feel like I've been told. I've been told that I'm humble with a lot of things. I can see it. I'm like he said, like I'm very like mellow, but I am competitive. So that's probably the only time that you'll see me talk my shit.
was just
If
about
I'm
to
being
say that.
competitive, I'm going out or whatever, like in sports or whatever like that.
That's
I didn't
fun.
do martial
That's
arts. I play ball, but you know, you should celebrate when you're playing ball.
Right.
Martial arts is a little different.
Especially when you got somebody that's been talking shit to you, and then you get the one up. Oh yeah, I'm gonna talk my shit.
So you know how I feel.
Huh?
You know how I feel when I be winning.
Yeah.
Listen, I may not be good at a game, but I'm consistent. I play you 10, 20, 30, 40 times. You beat me 39 times, I beat you that 40th time, I'm going to talk shit like I've been beating you this whole time.
He's dead ass.
Serious too. Like
And
It's kind of crazy if you ask me.
because I enjoy the pursuit of winning. Like, I enjoy it. I don't mind losing.
Yeah,
but
I
when I
get it.
win, and you was talking shit this whole time, I'm like, yo, hey, if I'm that trash, I was supposed to never win at all.
Yeah,
So
no,
I'm not that
so-
trash.
Listen, he counting the little wins. Count the little wins, y'all.
it's because you played me 40 times. Like
Hey, shit, I broke you down, boy. Yo.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
That's our time, y'all.
Nah, I can't say this. Last thing I want to say. Last thing I want to say is this.
How much last thing?
Last thing I want to say is this.
Yo, Basque, y'all see this?
Last thing I want to say is, I think there is a balance. Like, I think sometimes you do have to talk your shit. And it don't have to be in a disrespectful way. It don't got to be in an obnoxious way. But you should present yourself, or you should be able to communicate your accomplishments without, worrying about rubbing people the wrong way. And I think it's situational. But I think we should learn how to do that. To me, like, even like, do you guys, real quick, yes or no, do you guys like to be celebrated? Or do you guys, like, when people compliment you on your success, is it uncomfortable?
no.
Yes.
For me, too.
Yeah.
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 It's like what?
Yeah, like, too much attention.
I mean, my thing is when somebody notices something I did when I didn't expect them to, that's a good feeling.
I mean, yeah, that's different. Yeah, I know what that means. Like when you feel like nobody's watching,
Right.
And then someone like, yo, I see you doing your thing. Yeah,
For some people, not being humble helps with their confidence, but I think there's definitely a field where you can be humble and very confident at the same time. Like you don't have to exert yourself so much just to show that you're somebody, just so that to distill yourself that you're confident. Like you can be humble and confident at the same time.
right. I heard that. Yeah, it does. It does affect your confidence being too humble. Sometimes. It does.
In a negative or a positive?
Negative way. Yeah, in a negative way. Being too humble, because sometimes when you're in those moments where you could be struggling, you could be down somewhat, like that's when you need that voice to pick yourself up. Which, like you said sometimes you in your car by yourself and you talk your shit to yourself.
Yeah, but even
But
in that,
sometimes it's good to do that.
even in that, it's a
front of-
small, like if that's how you talk your shit or you express that, even if you got to do it to yourself, like. Even if you have to express that to yourself, then it's like it is what it is. But as long as you in your space and you're comfortable doing so, I feel like there should be nobody that can question that.
Right. I agree. Let me see. All right. So before we go, thank you. I want to say thank you for being a wonderful guest on tonight's show. I really learned a lot about you. We really learned a lot about you.
Thank you for sharing your story.
Why are you laughing?
Cause you act like you Larry King.
I just want to say thank you. Thank you
Hey.
very much.
You never know. You know what I'm saying? Gus Live. Nah, on a serious note, your journey is very enlightening, and I'm going to continue to watch and see how far you grow. Like, I really, this is all I got to say is this right here.
Nah, I
like I
appreciate
said, I
you.
really been,
We gotta show up to the shop.
right,
Right.
Feel me? Take a picture.
right.
You know.
No, facts. And y'all got to come to the barbecue, actually.
Where's the barbecue?
It's on July 8th.
July 8th?
Yeah, it starts at 8 o'clock at night.
We're gonna figure that out.
His birthday.
We'll figure it out.
8 to midnight.
But
Show y'all
promote
there.
promote your spot. Like, where's it located?
Yeah.
What is it called? Let's remind the people.
All right, here's how we going to do this.
We're Brooklyn. I'm sorry.
Yo, I just want everybody to come to SSS, which stands for Steinway Summer Series. It's a barbecue series that we're doing June. We just had the first one, July and August. The next one is July 8th. It's from 8 to midnight. We're going to have chicken wings, smash
sir.
burgers, beef short ribs, ribeyes on pre-order. You could pre-order your ribeye. It'll be ready for you by the time you get there.
You cook too?
No, I don't. No, not at all, actually. I cook about 5 times a year.
My nigga.
Said 5 times.
Ice cream, lemonade, live performances, a live band, all types of stuff. It's from 8 to midnight. Pull up to that. The shop will be open too. So you could cop whatever proteins you want. And
You doing it at your
I
shop?
like that, right?
Is that your
yeah,
shop?
it's right at the shop, right outside.
Nobody noticed what he
Live
just did. But I
DJ.
respect it.
You feel me? You feel me?
Now, if you guys want to find a location, they can go to your Instagram.
Yeah,
right?
you could type in Prince Abou's Butchery.
I got your Instagram linked in the chat, y'all.
I appreciate
The
you,
link
King.
is pinned, y'all. I got you, Prince.
Appreciate you, King. When did you start really saying that? Appreciate you, King. You know what? You a king. I just want to make sure you remind yourself that every day that you a king. When you step
Nah,
out your house,
Yeah, put your crown on.
what's the crown though? This?
The crown, this could be a crown.
Don't
but
you sound like Nick Cannon? I'm not gonna lie, but keep talking.
your crown is subconscious,
Okay,
right? Like, so put your crown on.
that's it.
Yeah.
So you got? I thought you,
Yeah.
thought you about to elaborate. That's
Nah,
it.
no.
Yo, if you know, you know. It's
Your
within.
crown is subconscious. So
If you don't see it
you
within,
have to rise above, okay?
Right.
I am not a Negro, but my knees will grow over oppression. You understand me, my brother?
It's not bad.
That's why I
But
do
look,
what
nah,
I
I
do.
appreciate it though. This was fun.
Nah.
I laughed a lot. And
We appreciate
Yeah.
you. Your journey is amazing. You know what I'm saying? The fact that you came from even the part where you was talking about doing the competition, you didn't even think you would win, and then you pursuing it to the point where it's like I could do a couple of these, and then here you are now with your own shop. So you gotta respect it.
Shoot.
Respect.
Yo, shout out to everybody that's in the chat right now.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to A Melody. Shout out to Zay. Shout out to Master Lee. Shout out to Love Lavender. Shout out to Lee. And shout out to everybody else that's watching the show after the live. We appreciate y'all. Make sure you got thumbs up. We got more great content coming in store. Make sure you share every bit and piece of it.
Absolutely. So make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed. Make sure you share the live, and make sure you tell your people about Yah Mans and Them Live. We are on all platforms, so make sure you follow all those platforms, and make sure if you are not watching, you are tuning in on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. But Gus, take it away.
Before I take it away, shout out to your mans, Kyrie. Shout out to your mans, Bello.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We holding it down. Well, y'all need to come back to work for real. You just finished watching Your Mans and Them Live. I'm your man's Gus the Third.
Yes, sir. I'm your man's Austin Felix.
And I'm your man Shakespeare from a random studio in Brooklyn, New York. This is Your Mans and Them Live.
Yo.
You want to rap?
You want
to rap before we go?
Nah.
You are now watching Your Mans and Them Live.
You are now rocking with your mans in them. You know this shit fine with your mans in them. Shout out to the family that been down with your mans in them. With your mans in them. With your mans in them. Go and call in, hit the line with your mans in them. Go have a good time with your mans in them. We the only ones that wear the crown. It's your mans in them. It's your mans in them. It's your mans in them.
You are now watching Your Mans and Them Live.